Senate Republicans unveil a police reform package, teeing up for what could be a contentious debate with Democrats over how to address the changes demanded by many Americans amid widespread protest over police brutality. One America's John Hines catches up with some GOP senators to get their take on the legislation.
We're very pleased with the work's been done, and we're hopeful that when Senator McConnell calls it up for consideration on the floor, the Democrats will support that motion to proceed, and that we can get on the bill and have a process that allows us to get a result. In the end, Republicans don't want just the issue on this. We want a result. We want a solution, and we think that Senator Scott and the folks who have been involved have done a great job of putting together a series of solutions that we think will be meaningful in terms of trying to address the very deep frustration I think that a lot of people across the country are feeling about this. I got to believe there are 7 Democrats out there who understand that if we want to get a solution, we've got to find common ground. We can't, the Democrat proposal, which they did without any consultation with Republicans, is certainly not going anywhere. But we think that there are some areas that we could find common ground on with Democrats, and that if they're willing to do that, that we could get a result. And I think that would be the best outcome for the American people.
Senator Scott has been working on this particular issue for quite a while, and he has a number of suggestions. He's asked for input from the entire conference. He's looking forward to a bipartisan discussion on this particular issue. We know we need to move forward with regard to answering questions about how we respond to individuals concerned about what happened to George Floyd, about ways in which we can make our police departments as accountable as possible, but at the same time recognizing that the vast majority of these law enforcement officers are good people. So it's a challenge of doing both, protecting minority interests that feel as though that they've had problems with law enforcement officers, and most certainly making sure that law enforcement officers can continue to do their job. It means additional training. It means accountability. Senator Scott has tried to include that in a way in which we're not laying out mandates, but incentives. And I think this is a step in the right direction. We do hope that our Democrat colleagues would join us in having a full debate on this.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.